so they
Just
go,
go
the girls just go out.
What, to switch the...
Just switch the girls and we'll go to the night.
Yeah,
Have you got blue?
So it's live when they come. It's live when
If
they
you haven't
come.
got blue, I'll go green.
Everything's set up ready.
Yeah,
The mic's off.
So why don't we do blue? Makes live.
Testing.
Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Nottingham Hockey Centre for a clash. Today we've got the Los Chicos facing up against Cardiff Met. A lot of bad blood in this game, looking back to last year's semi-final of the BUCS Cup. Los Chicos came out on top in that one, so Cardiff Met will be wanting to redeem themselves here today. We're about to get underway here at Nottingham Hockey Centre. Josh Biddlecombe gets us underway. Playing it deep to start to Ben Shardlow. Tuesday on the ball, plays wide. Cardiff has started with a high press. Nothing for the Los Chicos to be scared of. I'm joined in the commentary box here today with George Bounier. Welcome, George.
Afternoon, Max. Lovely to be here with you. Absolute honour to be sat beside the rising star of the 2022-23 season, if I'm right in saying. I'm looking forward to commentating you beside you this afternoon.
Yes, me too. I look forward to it. We're in for a real thriller, I would say, today. Plenty of goals, I would assume. Always away in a twos match. Some nice skill there from Highcroft Baker down the outside. Umpire doesn't fancy giving it free. Great Nick. Ooh, umpire says no to Nick Lamming.
He's quite an aggressive player, Nick Lamming, so the umpire will be hot on it from the start, I think. Uses physicality to his advantage.
Cardiff Met having their first possession of the game here. They look pretty comfortable on the ball. Great win there from Ben. Again, umpire doesn't fancy it.
Yeah, I think he actually lifted it into his stick there, so I'll back Garrett on that. I think he allowed the boys to play, which was the right decision.
This is really nice hockey so far from Cardiff Met. They've started the game well. Really important whenever you're coming on an away day to the Nottingham Hockey Centre. Start the game well. You don't want to find yourself behind early on.
No, and we see Tuesday there cleaning up. He's really going to be a key part of this Nottingham second 11 side today. He's had an excellent season. Oh, and Cardiff have nicked the ball on the 25 and on the counter. Oh, flashed across the face of goal, and Harry Tufts makes an important save, and it's a sideline to Cardiff.
Great save there from Harry Tufts. It's hard to know whether he was lying down or not. Could have been standing upright.
Yeah, that does help when it's coming across low like that. He's got such a low centre of gravity. He can just get there so quickly. Ambitious ball from Cardiff, and it runs off the back line for a 16.
I've just noticed President Zach Devaney with a knee strap on today. Do you know anything about this injury, George?
Yeah, that is a rather sizable strap, isn't it? I think he's quite into his Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Him and Holly Nixon take classes together, and he must have sustained an injury during that pastime. But good to see he's on the pitch. I think he's been off training for a bit, but he's back today, looking to make an impact as vice-captain for the second 11.
Definitely either that or it is a tribute to Joe Roy, Snorkel, otherwise known as key player for the Clams. He's a double knee strapper, and it's a real iconic look.
Yeah, I imagine Sue's probably aspiring to get there one day, but he's got to start it off with the one knee strap. Be too obvious if he went straight to the two. Nottingham outletting here nicely through the centre of the pitch, but Lamming just dispossessed there with a slightly loose pass. And Cardiff win a free hit. Oh, Nick wins it back. Ben on the counter.
Great get ahead there from Luke Holland. Ooh, great pick from Josh Biddlecombe. Ball in the circle. Can they finish it off? Oh, unlucky there from Harry Patterson. He's notorious for his hard hits, but nothing that the Cardiff Met keeper couldn't stop on this first one.
Yeah, when I see him in positions like that, I get excited. He's a very fine striker of the ball, and you'd expect him to score from there.
I do agree, but hopefully there'll be many more of them chances today. Ben on the ball again, plays it out wide. Highcroft Baker, can he do something with it? Goes for the long handle. Very village, I must say, but I like it. Bit scrappy in the circle there. Difficult for the umpire, but he lets the boys play, and Cardiff and Met come out with the ball in the end of their stick.
First real chance for Nottingham there. Nice to get some pressure on the ball, but Cardiff survive and look to rebuild from a 16.
A couple of big players coming onto the pitch here now. Just in front of us, we've got number 29. And Cardiff and Met are in. Big chance, but well cleaned up there from Sue. He's brilliant, really, isn't he? He's a real clinical defender.
Yeah.
He's always in the right place. He's always sweeping up and sorting out all other people's problems, really, I would say.
I think it's just the natural talent and coordination that really, really pushes his game. Yeah. He's a key member of the Chicos, that's for sure. Talking about a few impact subs, Vivek just on the pitch receives an aerial nicely. He's been a great addition for the team this year. Very skillful individual. Very long. He's got a really long reach.
He's really long. You're right.
He's you know, most people their arm span is the same as their height.
Yeah.
His arm span is actually 1.5 times his height, so he can really, really reach the long ball. Oh.
Tough start there for Adam Gower. He just is yet to get his hand-eye in for the day. It'll come.
You can see him there checking his shoulder just to see if Maddie's watching on the sideline. Hopefully she didn't see that one. Aggressive press here from Nottingham as Luke's charging across the pitch to split the ball, but good left-right from the Cardiff centre-back. And he plays forward, but Tuesday there to clean up.
Adam Gower wanting to play quickly here. Finally gets the ball out from the Cardiff Met feet. Gets it forward, but well defended from Cardiff Met. Nothing that Vivek could do with his reach there.
No, tie into his feet. Good physical defending from Cardiff.
Well, that is a great hit. Jose Samilano on the ball.
Showing his Spanish flair on the sideline with some 3D skills. He's recently become a godfather, which is very nice. Nice to hear. I think he's a family-orientated man, and he really enjoyed the honour of being asked to be his sister's first child's godfather.
Pretty even game here so far. End-to-end stuff. Probably Nottingham with slightly more possession, but Cardiff and Met are looking very solid from a defensive point of view. Could be difficult to break down. With the likes of Luke Holland and Archie Gallimore up front, though, it's a real help. Here we go. Luke Holland on the ball. What can he do? Can he do some of his magic? Gets a shot away. Great save. Unfortunate there from Luke, but good to see him getting involved in the game early on, getting some handles in.
Yeah, they call him the fidget spinner, and you can see why, Mags. He was twizzling all over the place there, and Cardiff defence just couldn't handle it. But a good save by the keeper.
Big ball here from Cardiff and Met. Chusky's there to clean it up. Oh,
That is a large overhead, isn't it?
that is a large overhead.
Definitely larger than average.
Something maybe to fear for the twos lads here.
I think not to fear. I think they've got to recognise that Cardiff have that in the locker, but I think we've got the ability to deal with it, and we have the chuck of our own from the back as well. So yeah, definitely not something they're not used to, but something to be aware of for sure.
Jivan just coming off the pitch there after a good stint in the middle of the park. Barn replaces him.
Ben Shardlow on the ball now. He's the Chico's resident chucker. He's got a rather large aerial on him. You can probably tell by how tight that shirt is on him. That is a great trap.
Barney Deller getting stuck in here. First challenge of the game, and it's quite an aggressive one. He'll be wanting to test the umpire today, see if he fancies taking out any cards.
Yeah, number 149. That's actually how many months he spent at university in Nottingham.
Ooh, another harsh tackle here. This game's lining up to be quite a physical one by the looks of it.
Yeah, great intent from the twos boys here. Really showing their physicality and their want to win.
Ooh, missed trap there, but Cardiff and Met cannot capitalise. Sue coming onto the pitch here, quite unfortunate. He seems to have put his shirt in the tumble dryer last night at too high of a heat.
Yeah,
It shrunk a little bit.
yeah, you can really see those love handles. Oh, great touch from Gower to play out to half back. Firm blow of the whistle from Seeley.
Celia, I think you're right.
Yeah, I think he's gesturing any more of that, and he will be reaching into his pocket for cards.
Ooh. He wants to word with the both of them. Not happy with the reaction from the Nottingham player, Jose, either.
He's passionate, isn't he, Jose? Very passionate. Played onto the baseline with Pooh, and he delivers, but defended by Cardiff, and it runs off the back line for a long corner. Ben stands over the ball.
Adam Gower playing some nice SUP there with Ben. Doesn't amount to anything, but some lovely one-touch passing.
Yeah, that was really nice. And I think it's a promise of what's to come from the Twos boys here. Such an exciting team to watch. Lots of flair, individuals. Great chemistry as a team, so I'm sure there'll be plenty more SUP, as you put it, to come. Jose in the corner wins a free hit. And
Could this be the first card of the game?
yeah.
Oh, he's given a corner instead of a card.
Oh.
Not often you see both.
No,
That would be
he's-
double jeopardy.
He's given both.
He's given double jeopardy.
Yeah.
I've never seen the like of it.
Seeley stamping his authority on the game early. I like it. I like it a lot. Card for Cardiff Met number 23. He'll be thinking about his actions while he takes a seat next to us. Corner for Nottingham here. 2 castles. Vivek off 1. We spoke about the reach earlier.
Big levers here.
Yeah, generating some power behind the drag flick. Or Ben Shardlow, the resident chucker. Inject. C2. Shardlow flicks low. Takes a deflection. The postman makes a good save.
Great save off the line there. That is not the call I expected for the Los Chicos to start. Going for a head side.
Play forward. Nice 2v1. Sue with some skills wins the corner. No?
Oh.
Doesn't win the corner. Maybe too high.
Hopefully the Nottingham boys here can capitalise with an extra man.
Yeah, they'll definitely be looking to assert some pressure while they're man up. Gara just stopping the clock and having a word with the Cardiff Met player. I'm not sure what about.
The Nottingham boys seem to be staying in a zone formation at the back here. I would have expected an 1-1 man-to-man call, keeping their spare, being a man up, but they're full of surprises, these lot.
Yeah. Sue looking to trap the aerial, but unfortunately can't quite get a handle on it. And Cardiff have a sideline. Cardiff retaining possession. Looking to play a bit of unit play, but Nick Lamming's there to intercept.
Through to
Inside
Barney Deller.
option.
Oh, he couldn't get it through there to
No.
Josh Biddlecombe, who would have been 1v1 with the goalkeeper, and we all know how that finishes.
Yeah. Well, he was just hiding in the shadow of the defender there. I think when you're creating a 2v1, from personal experience, you either want to be vertical or horizontal, not diagonal. But Nottingham keep the ball. Not long left of this quarter. Still 0-0.
Tuesday out to Luke Holland at halfback. Luke finding himself more deep than usual there.
Yeah, he's never usually that deep.
Comfortable anywhere in the pitch though, really, isn't he? Cardiff Met are forced out here. Pick up the ball in circle. Oh!
Pushed onto the post by Harry Tufts, and then the rebound is just nudged wide. That is a great save. Reaction save as it bobbled up off a deflection in the circle. Survived a bit there, Nottingham.
Seemed like that almost came from nothing there, and Nottingham almost found themselves 1-0 down here in the first
Yeah.
quarter.
I think it would have been against the run of play. nonetheless, Cardiff creating chances here. Cries of corner from HCB on the sideline, but Garrett says no, and Cardiff have the 16. And there it is, quarter time. Still 0-0, 17 and a half minutes played. What do you think of the first quarter, Max?
Good first quarter, quite tight, chances up at both ends. Nottingham getting PCA but not being able to convert, with Cardiff Met then heading up the other end and getting a sneaky shot away that almost got the better of Harry Tufts. I would say Nottingham definitely are on top here, but as we've seen from that shot, anything can happen.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's been an exciting first quarter. And both sides have had chances, like you say, but still 0-0. Wonder what words of wisdom Christian's imparting on the boys right now. Something sincere, I'm sure.
We get the second quarter underway. Arch Gallimore playing it back. Now out wide with Highcroft Baker. Oh, lovely little spin there from Adam Gower. I would assume that is something that Matty has been teaching him.
Yeah, I definitely don't think that's come from his Arsenal. If you'll pardon the pun, he does actually support Arsenal, the football team. Great long ball from Ben Chardlow. Harry Croft Baker receives, drives forward, shot. Luke Holland deflection. That's 1-0. Thank you very much.
Brilliant play there from Nottingham. That came from nowhere, really. Great ball up from, was it Ben Chardlow? Played the long ball through to Highcroft Baker. Bit of individual skill. Get something at the goal, and Luke Holland is there to tap it in.
Yeah, I think Adam would like to think he started that with his tight turn in midfield. But yeah, reward coming for the boys. As soon as the second quarter starts.
Tuesday back in the ball here, plays it back to Ben Chardlow. Nottingham will be a lot more relaxed now after getting a goal and getting ahead in this game. It seemed like Cardiff and Met were here to put in a defensive slot, so it's always good to break that down early on in the second quarter. Ooh, some threatening attacking play there from Cardiff and Met, but umpire blows the Nottingham way. It's good to have Nottingham first 11 keeper beside us here on the camera, David Woods. Dave, how do you think the game's going so far?
Pretty dominant display from Notts, to be honest. Standard procedure, doing well. Hopefully they can carry it on, and a big win incoming.
Thank you very much, David, for that intel.
Yeah, I'm surprised he could take his eye off the screen there. He's concentrating very hard on his joystick to operate the camera. Tuesday cleaning up. bit of individual skill to win a free hit. Just settle it down a bit.
Great ball forward here to Vivek. Dispossessed.
He's got to attack the left foot there, hasn't he?
Calls it back stick. Garrett agrees. Nottingham ball.
Shardlow hovers over the ball. Threatens the aerial. Wasn't particularly convincing, but threatens nonetheless. But plays it back to Tuesday, and we've transferred across to Adam Gower and Harry. Looking to link up, but can't. Vivek wins the ball back. Carries laterally.
Oh!
A crunching tackle.
It's a heavy tackle. He's gone before the umpire even gets the card out of his pocket. He knows what he's done.
Seeley's given him the finger, the pointing finger to the sideline, and shown green. Cardiff number 19 sits down beside us.
Cardiff would need to keep their heads here and not let this game get away from them after a strong start to quarter 2 for Nottingham.
Yeah, that was a heavy challenge. I don't think it was necessary. And another one coming in. Corner given to Nottingham. And Garrett now reaching into his pocket. Yellow card.
He says.
Shown to
Double
Cardiff.
jeopardy again. Oh my goodness.
Cardiff are Met down to 9 men. With their player skulking off. With a shake of the head. That is Cardiff Met number 7. Didn't want his friend to be lonely on the bench, I think.
No, good of him to give some company there. They do not look happy though.
No. They're in it together though. Team players. Another corner here for UN. Gower to inject. To C2. Shardlow flicks down the line. Cleared by the postman, but only as far as his foot, so another corner awarded. I do agree with that decision. I don't think it was going in the goal, but it definitely hit his foot.
I do agree. Nottingham also do as well. We can see not many calls there for a stroke. We'll have another corner. Adam Gower to inject again. Same again, Ben Shardlow, but well ran down. Another corner incoming.
That looked quite high from my position, but I think it struck him just below the knee pad, so corner re-award for Nottingham.
Think Nottingham will look to switch it up here or stick with the old trusty Ben Shardlow straight flick.
I'm going Ben Shardlow straight flick. Bottom left.
Oh, mistrap there. Oh. Harry Patterson's done really well there to wrap his arms around that and get another foot. Another opportunity here.
That was disguise and a half from Harry Patterson. Sort of behind him, and he sort of slapped it back into the D. C2 again from Nottingham. Shardlow, bottom left, saved by the left blocker and played forward off the side of the pitch. And Nottingham, we frustrated to come away from that without a goal. 4 corners, but they keep possession just on the halfway line. Still at 9 men, so hopefully Nottingham will be able to convert some of this pressure into goals. Sue's got other ideas.
Ooh, free goes the way of Nottingham and they regain possession here.
Back up to 10 for Cardiff. Number 19 still enjoying his cheese on the Cards bench next to us.
Cardiff Met number 4 loses his stick there. Could be costly. Nottingham can't convert. Great save there by the keeper, but some nice baseline play from captain Josh Biddlecombe.
Yeah, Harry Patterson with another chance there. I thought he was going to hit it from short range, but opted for the slap.
Direct ball there from Ben Shardlow. Finds the baseline.
Cardiff will take this slowly. They try and release some of the pressure that Nottingham have been building since having the men advantage. Played out and around by Cardiff. Good challenge by Ben Shardlow, but backstick is given. Cardiff have the free hit and possession just on the halfway line.
Nottingham 2s will be looking to continue the winning Wednesday here with the Threes team and the Swans winning just before this game. Had convincing 7-2 win against the Loughborough 4s. Ball goes forward there from Josh Biddlecombe, but can't find Adam Gower. He is not that quick.
He's quick, but he's not that quick. The press is reset for Nottingham. And Cardiff look to outlet again. They've been outletting nicely, actually, this quarter, even down a man. Nice interplay between defence and midfield.
A
Great
strong but great tackle there from Ben Shardlow.
Oh, he could have been gone there.
Ben here somehow getting someone across goal, and it ends up in the back of the net. I am not sure what happened there. Cardiff number 13 was in my way.
I think the keeper, Ben hit it across the baseline. The keeper left it because he thought it was going off. Comes back off the far post and pops up for maybe Jose San Milan to knock home. He seems to be celebrating with a smile on his face, so I'm giving it to him.
Christian there, the Nottingham 2's coach, giving a shrug to the commentary box as if to say, shock. Another goal. Another 1v none back post.
Yeah, great to see the boys filling the circle positions. Conversion for Nottingham, I think they'll be happy with that after playing a large portion of this quarter with extra men. They would have been frustrated to come away without another goal. 2-0 now to Nottingham men's 2s versus Cardiff Met 1s. Back to a full press here for Cardiff as they return to 11 players. Nottingham building the outlet through Ben. Nice skills through the midfield and plays it back to Ben Shardlow. Just moving the Cardiff press around nicely here, Nottingham. Retaining possession, making him work for it. Oh, that is excellent play. Yeah, that is absolutely liquid hockey from Nottingham second 11. They've just sided through the Cardiff zone, playing all the way from our own 25 to the D. And another 1 versus none goal. I think that was Archie Gallimore who tapped it in on the back post. 3-0 to Nottingham. What do you make of that play, Max?
Oh, it was just beautiful, really, wasn't it? It's a great quarter 2 for Nottingham. They've really come out almost looking like a new team compared to quarter 1. I think they've just found their footing here. They figured out that Cardiff press, and they know how they want to play through it. Cardiff aren't done fighting, though. They've won themselves the first corner of the game here for them.
Bit shaky there, Max.
Yeah.
You're right. First corner for Cardiff.
To clarify, Cardiff have won a corner,
And it is their first of the game.
and they will their corner.
Nottingham defending, Cardiff attacking. I wonder what their threat is like from the penalty corner. I don't know much about Cardiff.
Well, I was here pretty early on. They have a guy who warmed up in a vest.
Okay.
Yeah, he was quite muscular,
Yeah.
really quite strong. He's definitely seen a gym before.
Yeah.
He could bench a bit of weight, and I would expect him to rip it off the top. As I can see him lining up. I think it's number 20.
Number 20, yeah. Sounds a bit like me there, Maxi. Number 20 lining up from C2. Have they gone 3 castles here?
They seem to have. Ball gets injected. Ran down. Another corner given, but that is super running there from Pooh against the 3 castles.
Yeah, plethora of choice for Josh to run at there, and he's chosen the right one, C2. Great running line. Straight down the barrel of the flicker. And he denies them. Cardiff again set up. Injection. Centre castle. Flicks again, but Josh is there. Rear ward. Penalty corner as it comes off his shin. But this is excellent penalty corner defence from the Chicos at the moment. Christian not agreeing with that decision, I think. Cardiff again shift it, and their injector is being sent back to the halfway line for, I think it was their right runner.
I think he broke the line there. He went
Yeah.
a bit early, got a bit excited.
So they now have 2 castles and 2 castles, 2 flickers.
Castle 1, run down again. Straight strike, but wide.
Frustration there for Cardiff as they couldn't convert. Bit of sustained pressure, and Nottingham allowed a sigh of relief as Ben Shardlow stands over the ball for a 16.
Tuesday plays in the deep mid to Adam Gower. Great deep mid connection there between Adam Gower and Ben. Find themselves in the circle again. Archie Gallimore, another goal. That's a brace now for Archie Gallimore.
An excellent finish there. Some tight work in the circle to beat 2 defenders, and then smashes it past the keeper from the P spot. He didn't have a chance.
That all started from that deep mid connection between Adam Gower and Ben Gould. Ben has been a really exciting player that the Chicos have added to their squad this year. Very energetic on the pitch, brings a lot of pace into the game. He's been absolutely super and a critical part of their squad and their success this season.
Yeah, definitely, and we've had a couple of friendlies against them this year, and he's really challenging to play against. His little legs just move so quickly. You never know what he's going to do next.
Cardiff looking shaky here. It's hard to blame them, really, conceding 4 in quarter 2.
Yeah, it's been a different game this quarter, hasn't it? Nottingham have just really sustained the pressure and converted their chances. Cardiff look to break here, but it runs off the back line.
Tuesday does what I believe they call the Tuesday. Lets the ball run through. Makes the defender think that he's going to pick it, but lets it run.
Good shot from Shardlow to Vivek, but unfortunately can't get a stick on it. And he's now back in defending. Great body position. Sends the Cardiff player back. As Gallimore splits the pitch. But good outlet play from Cardiff. Pato steaming across the pitch. got to be slightly intimidating, that moustache coming at you at that speed. Cardiff now in the bottom corner, looking for some skills, but good defending from Nottingham.
Seeley is not happy again. These Cardiff Met boys are really winding him up today.
Yeah. He's not taking any nonsense here, Seeley, and I like it. Calls it play. And that is half-time here at Nottingham Hockey Centre. 4-0 at half-time to Nottingham University men's 2s against Cardiff Met men's 1s. We'll take this half-time break just to answer a few fans in the comment section. Marcus Cope, honest thoughts on Barney Della as a bloke. Max, do you want to take this one?
Yeah, well, he's a new friend of mine. I met him for the first time this year. Nice guy all around. Not very fun to play against, I must say. A bit of a wind-up merchant, but from what I've seen and my experience with him, he's all right.
Yeah, I agree. I haven't come across him too much, but everyone in the team really likes him, and I think he's been a great addition this year. So yeah, good bloke, I'd say. Unlike that Adam Gower. Another one here, Jamie Anderson. Hi George and Max. Miss Q1. Who scored Nottingham's first 2 goals? Question mark. That's a great question, Jamie.
Well, Jimmy, the first 2 goals actually came in quarter 2. So you must have missed a bit of that as well. I think goal number 1 came from Luke Holland.
Yeah.
It was a tap-in just in front of the keeper. And goal 2, I believe, was that the scrappy one?
Yeah,
Played
Jose,
across goal.
I think.
Jose, was it?
Yeah, I believe it was Jose. I'm giving it to him anyway. So yeah, and then the third was Archie Gallimore, and the fourth was Archie Gallimore.
Archie Gallimore on a brace.
Yeah. He'll definitely be celebrating those later. Nottingham continue the way they are at the moment. But thanks for that. Anyone else with any questions, feel free to pop them in the chat. We'll answer them as best we can. See you shortly. I've got James Bateman over my shoulder here. He just asked in half-time if he could be included in the commentary, so thought I'd ask him his thoughts on the game so far. James, what do you think?
Yeah, the boys are playing really well. A little bit slow to start in Q1, but as you boys have said, they broke down that Cardiff and Met press pretty well and some really good goal scoring, so really pleased with the boys.
Great to have you on, James. Thanks very much. Back to Max and I for the third quarter as we look to get underway here at Nottingham. Cardiff with the ball, play it back to their centre backs, and Nottingham set the press. Long ball from the centre back, but Gower there to intercept. To Gallimore, back to Gower. Bit of skill from Adam, and wins the free hit. He's a dangerous player, is that Adam Gower?
He is. It's not often you see him turn over the ball, especially in a position like that. He's very tricky. He's got a few tricks up his sleeve.
Yeah, definitely. Plays with real maturity for his age. And he's on the ball now. Turns, plays it down the line. Can't really see what's going on in that corner. Nottingham play it back out the corner. Thanks for that. Now we can see what's going on. Sue on the ball in the opposite corner. Slaps towards the D. Deflection. Shot comes in. Josh Biddlecombe misses the tap it to go in. And Cardiff have a 16.
Good to see a lot of the club down today watching this game. I think President Sue called for a spectator card, and it's been a real good showing from the lads. Always great to see, always good to get behind the club. It's been a real help here today for the Los Chicos, although Cardiff Met attacking, cleaned up by Sue.
There he is again. Can't miss the knee brace. Physical, getting in front of his man. Croft Baker weaving in between players, keeping the ball. Great link up with Adam. Small unit play down the side. And possession is retained. They play it back to Tuesday.
Tuesday and Charlo at the back today have been really composed. Not many turnovers, not much has got past them, not much has got through them. They're a real good duo back there.
Yeah, for sure. Turnover from Nottingham, and Cardiff look to counter here. It's Croft Baker sprints full pace back to get behind the ball. Really is an athletic machine, that man. Work rate like none other. Nice little overhead from Cardiff. Played out wide. But there he is again, Harry Croft Baker. Making his presence known. Shardlow to clean up. Cardiff win the foul. Played quickly. Their number 10 playing with it in the corner. Free hit. It's gone their way. Stop it with your foot, so it's a Nottingham free hit. Luke Holland on the counter now. I can't see him passing this ball. Oh, he does. Through to Gallimore. And he gets it back. That is great play from Luke. But can't quite get the backhand pass off. Really showing maturity there, Luke Holland. As you can tell, I thought he was going to go himself, but he's played the pass and got it back higher up the pitch. Great progress for the young man.
Yeah, he's really put you in your box there, hasn't he?
Yeah.
It was beautiful SUP, as we've seen all game long from the UN boys here. Couldn't quite convert, as you say. Luke couldn't get his head over the ball and keep the reverse down, but still, very good play.
Josh doing what he does. Driving at that left foot, attacking the baseline and wins the free hit. Nottingham look to build high line here as the ball's played back to knee brace. He slaps it across to Ben Shardlow. Wonder how much a knee brace like that costs. Never used one.
Never planned to either, but I don't want to speak too soon.
We do.
Oh,
Great run from Sue there, but dispossessed in the end. We do actually happen to have Lydia, the physio, here with us, and I'm sure she knows a thing or two about knee braces. Lydia,
£20 from Boots.
£20 from Boots, I hear in my ear.
Derby Road.
Derby Road,
If anyone's looking.
if anyone's looking. Sorry, Steve, if you can't hear us, I'll try speak up. Glad to know you're watching at home. Oh, the ball loops over the keeper there and into the goal, but it's given us a back stick. So Cardiff have the free hit out.
Cardiff have got away with one there. Nottingham have come out in this third quarter looking as dangerous as ever and hunting for more goals.
Yeah, definitely. But Cardiff sustaining the pressure so far and looking to attack themselves. Good skill from the number 7, but great challenge from Barney to win the ball back. But a free hit given for the first offence. Cardiff have the ball just outside our 25 here. They'll be hoping to get some sustained pressure in here and maybe even an outcome if they want a chance of getting back into this game, Maxi.
Absolutely. They'll want to go all ASAP, really, to be honest, to want to stay in this game and claim something from it.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's a tough ask. Scoring 1 goal is hard enough against this Nottingham side, but 4, monumental task. Cardiff have got on their hands as Adam Gower looks to play out from deep midfield and takes a little sit down on his way.
He looks to have hurt himself there, Adam.
Oh no. He's got a boo-boo. Just on his knee. I think I just heard Maddie from the sideline asking if it was okay, and a brave nod from Adam as he continues to play. I'm sure he'll be complaining about that one later. Great outletting from Nottingham here. They just always seem to have the 2v1 at the moment. Great positional play from the boys to work their way through this zone. And the possession this half.
They're really making the Cardiff Met boys work for it here. Transferring the ball from side to side, either end of the pitch. They're all over the place.
Yeah, it really is, but Gower dispossessed there and Cardiff are on the break. With the number 7 steaming forwards, but Vivek reaches, knocks the ball, not on purpose, off the back line, and it's a long corner to Cardiff. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see the possession stats for this quarter. Nottingham have dominated, in my opinion, holding the ball for long periods of time and just building that pressure, running the clock down, asking Cardiff, what are you going to do? And if I was in their positions, I'm not sure what I'd do, Max. What do you think you'd do?
It's hard to know, really. I know I'd keep fighting. I wouldn't give up in the game. But at the same time, coming against the UN2s is a big enough task. Never mind coming up against them while 4-0 down.
Yeah, really difficult. And Nottingham again, building from the back here. Set the high line, Ben Shardlow. Nice little aerial through to Ben just in front of him. Not sure that was what was intended, but Nottingham keep the ball, transfer it back round. Really maintaining possession here. Cardiff is struggling to put pressure on the ball. Nottingham just looking so confident. Shardlow carries inside, beats 2, and then plays the pass that really is liquid. Patterson finding the foot. And Nottingham again retain possession and play it back to Harry Croft Baker, who plays over to the right. This really is dominant in this quarter from Nottingham. As Dave Wood mentioned, they are such a dominating team. They're really showing their prowess at the moment. Cardiff number 7 looks dejected chasing the ball. And Nottingham tried to play into the D, but runs off the back line, and Cardiff win the ball back.
Yeah, lovely little three-way link up there with Harry Patterson. Harry Patterson's been quite quiet today, actually, George. I think he'll be wanting to get his name on the score sheet at some point during this game.
Yeah, for sure. He's always looking to get his name on the score sheet, but he hasn't, as you said. And he'll definitely be wanting to change that. Luke Holland calling Archie Gallimore the brace man off the pitch. He really does have nice blonde hair, doesn't he, Luke?
He really does.
Looks quite young.
Getting bigger, though.
Yeah,
The creatine's paying off.
for sure. He's been under John Finn's strict instruction during S&C this year, and it is definitely beginning to pay off.
I think I heard him chatting to the kit sec, Hodge, asking maybe for an adult shirt for next season.
Yeah. I think he's got to take that step at some point. But whether that's next year, I don't know. You don't want to get too big for your boots. Too big for your baby shoes in this case. Real high pressure from Nottingham there, but the Cardiff man does well to keep the ball and win the free hit. Another big chuck, but Jose San Milan underneath it. Physical challenge, and Jose wins the free hit. Adam Gower striding off the pitch, giving us a nice wave as he comes off. Can't be in that much pain.
He looked quite tired, actually. Must have been a heavy Christmas.
Yeah. Nottingham again building down the right hand side. Jeevan looking to show some skill in and around the D. Jose diving for the reverse there, but to no avail. So Max, it's that time of year. Have you given anything up for Lent?
I haven't this year, actually. I haven't really thought about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that time of year really crept up on me. Last year I gave up social media. Did all right at it. Back on it now, but maybe something to think about doing again.
Yeah, I've been enjoying your recent posts on Instagram, actually. Liking the black and white filter.
Yeah, it brings a bit of character to the picture, doesn't it?
Yeah, just trying to be edgy, aren't you? Yeah, I can tell you what I'm giving up for Lent, actually. Thanks for asking. So, I'm trying to give up unneeded sugar. But if I'm being honest with you, Max, and I will, it hasn't been going that well. The other day, I had porridge for breakfast, and I put golden syrup in it. I also ate some chocolate fudge cake later that day, so that probably wasn't great. But yeah, struggling, but I'm trying. I've also vowed not to use my phone whilst on the toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just use it as thinking time now.
Brainstorming time?
Yeah.
You come up with any big ideas while on the toilet recently?
Well, I was thinking about maybe trying to sell my mates this dodgy tea, but then I thought better of it. What about you? Any business ideas at the moment?
Yeah. A few business ideas. The complete opposite of that, actually. The complete opposite of that. Just started a new business with fellow hockey player Rory Penrose, called inti.uk. You can check us out on Instagram. Yeah, it's going well. I didn't have to not go on my phone on the toilet to come up with that idea, though.
Yeah, right, okay. Was it Rory who came up with it, or you?
It was Rory.
Back to the hockey. Corner one for Nottingham. As Josh Biddlecombe carries down the baseline. We thinking Ben Shardlow again, or?
I think they must go for it. I could see Josh Biddlecombe, after winning that, wanting to get on the head side.
Yeah, I'm thinking a routine here. He's lining up for it as well. Slightly poor organisation from Nottingham as they go to their starting positions and there's no flicker from C1.
If I was a betting man, I would say Jose is not flicking off C1.
Yeah, I'd go C2 head side for Josh Biddlecombe. Oh, flick is high. Keeper pushes it back to Luke Holland, who knocks it in. Adam Gower, jubilant on the side, with a nice Fortnite emote to celebrate his teammate's success.
That is Luke Holland now also on a brace, matching his teammate Archie Gallimore. It'll be interesting to see if either of them can come away with the match ball and get themselves a hat-trick.
$5-0 now to the boys in gold, I think. It's a very steep hill for Cardiff to climb. I'd be feeling pretty dejected right now if I was in a maroon shirt. Would you say it's maroon, Max?
I'll be honest, George, I'm colourblind, so I've not a clue. So I'll take your word for it. Maroon, it is.
Bit of simulation there from Adam Gower. He's gone down and flung his arms in the air. And the umpire's just gone over to speak to him. To say, no diving or you'll be off. I think is what I'm gathering from the arm waving. A wry smile from Adam Gower. I think he knows what he's done there. Dramatic boy. Time is the call from Christian.
Adam Gower wins the ball back here.
It's a crisp slap from Tuesday, isn't it? Very crisp. There we have it, the end of the quarter.
3/4 time here. Nottingham with quite a large lead, 5-0. They will want to get a few more goals heading into the last quarter and really seal the deal here. Cardiff Met players looking quite dejected.
Yeah, you can understand why. It's been a dominant performance from Nottingham here. As we go into the break, I'll just check the live chat on the YouTube. Oliver Smart. That sounds like a great choice. A great Lent choice. Thank you, Ollie. Let us know what you've given up for Lent in the comments down below. Looking forward to seeing you on the weekend, Ollie, hopefully. The men's one look to face East Grinstead at home on Saturday. I'm sure he'll be nervous for that. He's led a few through his legs on the pitch here at Highfields, Ollie Smart. I'm sure he won't be thinking about that, though.
There's a man that has never let the ball go through his legs. Green Machine, Harry Tufts. He hasn't had much to do, really, has he?
No. I think the ball wouldn't fit beneath his legs, to be honest. The gap's probably not big enough. He has let a couple over his head, though, hasn't he?
We'll go back to Dave Wood. Dave, what do you want to see here from the Nottingham boys heading into the final quarter?
I just want to see a nice, composed fourth quarter. I've got absolutely no doubts that they will be delivering it because these boys are unbelievable on the pitch. Talent all round, even a bit of world-class talent. That's all from me.
Thank you again for that, Dave.
He's you wouldn't know, but he's actually from Surrey, and he likes to put that voice on, to impress. I'm not sure who, but thanks for that, Dave. Oh, great ball from Adam. Played forward to Harry Patterson, who gets himself on the score sheet eventually. 6-0 as soon as quarter 4 starts. Great start from the Nottingham Gold team.
About time, really, isn't it, for Harry Patterson?
Yeah, clinical finish there. Dejected Cardiff as they pass the ball back to their centre-back. I think the climb is probably too steep now. 6-0 to Nottingham. Really has been a dominant performance. And Cardiff losing their head here. Knocking the ball away after the whistle. That's definitely not going to help. Maybe he just wanted to sit down as he joins us next to the commentary box. Number 23 again, that's his second card of the game. Maybe it's his birthday.
Yellow as well.
Yellow.
My goodness. He's maybe going to take a longer sit than he bargained for.
Yeah. Bit of a head loss there from Cardiff. Not much they can do now, though. 6-0 to Nottingham. I'd say I'm impressed, but I'm not surprised.
I do agree.
It's a much tighter affair last year when we had to go to Cardiff away. I think it was 2-1 in the end, the final score in the semi-final. What a day that was.
A Bomber winner that day, wasn't it?
Yeah. I think it was. Drag flick through the keeper's legs.
Drag flick, drag scoop.
Yeah.
Call it what you want, really.
Treated himself to a holiday in Turkey after scoring that late winner. Can't blame him. He deserves it.
Has Barney Deller just been sent off? We've taken our eye off the game for 1 second, and Seeley has taken out another card.
Yep, Barney Della, too physical there. Showing the green. First card for Nottingham. Didn't want to miss out on the action. Both teams now at 10.
We now know what Seeley thinks of Barney Deller as a bloke. Cardiff Met, can they find a goal? Ooh.
Put wide. I'm not sure they've had a shot on target yet, Max. They've had a couple of chances, but they all seem to have just... Oh, no, they had that one Tuftsy nudged onto the post, didn't they? But other than that...
Just the one. That was early on as well. Could have been a whole different game if that had gone in. Ben Charlotte shot. Josh Biddlecombe can't get it on the floor. A to C pass there. That is criminal to let that go.
Luke Holland clearly doesn't know his alphabet. A, B, C, not A, C. Ben with a blinding run down that right-hand side and slaps it across, but can't connect with the laminator. On the left shoulder of the D. And it is a sideline to Cardiff. Number 23 still shaking his head on the Cards bench next to us. Deep in thought. What do you think you'd be thinking, Max?
It's hard to know, really. I'd be calming myself down, I think. I'd be looking at the scoreboard. I'd be looking at the mountain they have to climb to get anything from this game. Watching the other Cardiff players come off, it's not looking positive for them.
No, it's not, is it?
It could be a long bus journey home. Great pick there from knee strap.
Knee strap Zach, that's what they call him. He called his knee brace ace card today. The whole club coming down to support the twos. Time off. Cardiff taking their keeper off?
I don't think so. We had possession. I don't know what they're doing.
They've taken...
Has he get hit in the head?
I think maybe he got hit on the head.
Confusion here at Nottingham Hockey Centre.
Physio's stride down. I'm sure they'll sort him out. Maybe they can sort him out with a knee brace.
Gower relishes the pressure from two Cardiff Met players there.
If there's any knee brace brands out there listening who want to send us a few free samples, be more than happy to give you a shout out on the live stream. Maybe just DM us on Instagram and we can sort something out. It's really, actually, any company. Just let me know. Have a good freebie. Nottingham on the counter here. Luke Holland can't find the pass. Or can he? Vivek reaching forwards on the ball. Retain possession, but Cardiff now have men back behind. And Pooh plays it into a flat reverse stick. Cardiff looking to play out. As we said at the start, Maxi, this really has been an exciting game to watch. We knew there was going to be action. That was for definite. But 6 goals, all to Nottingham. I'm not sure I was expecting that. Great play from Gower to Harry, to Little Ben. Gets his leg going. Round to Vivek. And now on to Ben on the baseline. Played across. Back to Vivek. Backspace shot. Good save. Good blocking from the Cardiff. Very brave.
Great blocking from the Cardiff. Nottingham regain possession, however.
Cardiff look to play quickly after winning the free hit.
Number 23 didn't fancy getting ahead there, even after a sit down, resulting in a Nottingham ball.
Luke Holland and Adam Gower just stepping off the pitch. To congratulations from Christian. They've played instrumental roles in this dominant performance so far, and maybe they're sitting down for the last time as Pooh's through, one-on-one with the keeper. Great save as he looks to flick it left side netting. Good save from the keeper.
It is not often Pooh misses a chance like that. He'll be getting plenty of stick about that tonight in the house.
I'm sure he will be. Keep it moving, the cry from Christian. I'm sure they will do. Moving on into the quarterfinals. Moving on into crisis later, maybe.
Potentially.
I hear Harry Patterson's quite the dancer.
With a tash like that, you almost have to be, really.
You know how some people dance and their head sort of stays in one place and the rest of their body moves. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Apparently he can do that, but just with his moustache. So his moustache stays in one place, and the rest of him moves. Ben Shardlow, another heavy challenge coming in on him. And a yellow card for the Cardiff.
Oh, 2 cards here, actually. Garrett's wanting to catch up with Seeley. He's given number 7 a green by the looks of it. And I believe number 19 is coming off with a yellow.
That's his second green for him and he got
Yeah, I think he's upgraded.
Ah, okay. I've got it wrong there.
Fortunately, we've got our resident umpire.
Red card.
Adam Garr has just come into the commentary box here and claims it was a red card. I'm not really sure what's going on here.
I think that's the Valentine's Day card he sent to Maddie.
I think he's right. Number 7 is packing up his kit and leaving the grounds. He has got a red card. That isn't.
What's that? Yellow for the same offence? 2 yellows for the same offence. Upgraded to a red.
I believe so. He does not look happy. Not sure we'll be seeing him on the dance floor later.
No, I don't think we will be. That's tough. You get a 90-day ban from a hockey pitch, don't you? Not allowed to step foot on it. Not even allowed to look at it, apparently. Not sure how they monitor that. Can't be long left in this final quarter. As Jose looks to go 1v1 down the sideline. Wins a free... Sideline, not a free hit. Sideline, sorry. Gower back on the pitch. Gold shirt number 29. Do you know who else has gold shirt number 29?
Who? Is that your shirt that he is wearing?
No, we both just have the same number.
That's really nice for 2 friends to share a number like that.
Oh, and Cardiff have gone again.
Oh.
Another yellow card shown. Ben Shardlow's
10 minutes.
bearing the brunt of the tackles today. Good job he's such a robust individual. And that's a 10-minute card for number 20. Cardiff and Met. Down to 9 men again for the rest of this game. They'll be struggling to hold on.
Ooh. Galley there just in front of the goal, trying to get any touch on it, trying to claim that hat-trick. As we come to the end of this game, George, what are your thoughts? Who's your man of the match today?
That's a great question, Maxi. I think there's a number of candidates from the Nottingham team. I think it has to be from the Nottingham team with such a dominant performance. Obviously, Archie Gallimore with 2 goals, Luke Holland with 2 goals. Strong candidate. Sue with his knee brace. You can't ignore it, can you? But for me, it's got to be Ben Shardlow. I think he's been excellent at the back there, outletting, playing the long ball, solid in defence. He's been under the brunt with tackles, as I said earlier, but he's not let it get to him. He's maintained his composure and carried on playing how he wants to play, and I think he's been excellent.
I couldn't agree more. He's been a real crucial part of this game. It's always difficult to look past goal scorers, especially whenever they've got their name on the score sheet twice. But with a player like that at the back, putting in such a big performance, you just have to give it to him.
Yeah, definitely. I think he set the standard right from the start. Withstood that pressure from Cardiff early on and then has been instrumental for the rest of the game. Maybe we'll try and get him on for a word or 2 after the game's finished.
That could be good.
See if he wants to speak to us.
Just having a look out here for Cardiff number 7. He doesn't seem to be anywhere around. Do you think he started to dander on home to Cardiff?
Yeah, maybe they'll pick him up somewhere on the what M is it? M2? Is it the M2 they go on?
Don't look at me, George. This isn't my home nation.
But yeah, he started the journey home early. Obvious.
It was to Kent, fellas.
Oh, so I've been informed it's not the M2 because that goes to Kent. Maybe the M4. Woody thinks. No, not the M4.
Not the M4. How many M's are there?
42 and 5.
Okay, he's probably on the M42 at the moment then. I don't think he will have made it to the M5 yet.
No.
Yeah, Cardiff struggling here with 9 players. Only 3 minutes to go in this final quarter. Still 6-0 to Nottingham.
Cardiff doing well to hold on here at 6-0, bearing in mind they have 9 players on the pitch.
Yeah, definitely. It's a real show of integrity from Cardiff. They've really been up against it this game, and to see them all still out there playing as hard as they can, it's lovely to see, isn't it, Max?
Yeah, it speaks volumes about them as people off the pitch, really.
Yeah, and just the sport that is hockey. Very entertaining game, lovely to watch, lovely to be part of. Aerial from Shardlow again, picked up by Gallimore. Spins the defender, plays it all the way across to Jose, but he can't quite trap that on the backhand.
It's a beautiful against the green pass. I think Jose almost was taken by surprise.
Yeah. Knee brace there, cleaning up again. Great to see. Back from injury and he's put in a solid performance.
It's a long quarter.
Apparently he slept in his knee brace last night to acclimatise to wearing it.
Doesn't surprise me. He looks really comfortable in it.
Yeah, definitely. He does indeed look comfortable in it. Unlike that shirt of his.
That must be cutting off some sort of bloodstream.
Yeah. I did notice he put it on just before the start of the game, and I reckon he'll take it off as soon as the final whistle goes, just so he doesn't lose all function in his arms.
The closer I look, the more I think it might not even be a shirt. It almost looks painted.
Yeah, I agree, Max. Some yellow paint and shadowing that could definitely be painted on.
That is the end of the game here at the Nottingham Hockey Centre. Final score is Nottingham men's 2s 6, Cardiff Met men's 2s 0. Very, very dominant performance there from Nottingham 2s. Man of the match awarded by George Bounier goes to Ben Shardlow. If you stay tuned, we may get a word in with him.
Yeah, it'd be great to speak to Ben after the game. Another comment from Oliver Smart. Exeter 2s beating Edinburgh 1s on shuffles in their side of the draw. What would both Nottingham teams in the Vase be thinking of this? To be honest, Ollie, I think we'll probably be focusing on our own game at this time. Not looking or reading in too much into our opposition. I think we're ready to deal with any challenges that are sent our way.
Absolutely, and we don't want to look ahead and past this weekend. Big game against East Grinstead and against yourself, Ollie. We'll be wanting to get a few shots away, scramble a few things at the net, see what ends up in the back of it.
Yeah, for sure, and I think Ollie will be looking for redemption after the game in a boat race as well. Notoriously slow, if I can remember correctly. But it'd be definitely good to see the boys when they come back up on Saturday.
I'll go hunt down Ben.